Oh, I don't have any earrings in. Hold on.
I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you...
Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been a really long time since I've actually sat down and like spoken to you guys. I think it's almost been a month. The last time I actually did like a sit down and like chat kind of video was when I was in my old apartment. I did like that purple eye look kind of situation. However, I thought I would sit down and have a nice chat with you guys, just like some girl talk, if I can put it that way. I've been out of the whole YouTube sphere for a while. I mean, I posted a vlog and I posted another video like not that long ago, but that was all stuff that I filmed prior to basically like the way that our entire country was feeling, and it really affected me, as I'm sure affected you as well. I almost feel like I went through trauma. It completely like crippled me in a sense. Didn't want to leave my house, didn't want to talk to anybody. I wanted people to constantly come over when I was done with work so I didn't have to be alone. I struggled badly, and I'm still like kind of like on edge a little bit, but the only way that I'm getting through it day by day is because of God. I've completely just thrown myself into His word and His promises for me and for you, and it's been helping a lot. Yeah, I've still been active on Instagram, but not like as much as I like used to be or whatever. So yeah, I just thought I would film like a get ready with me, but also like girl talk kind of video. So to start off with anything, I have literally nothing on my skin. I'm gonna go in with my Elizabeth Arden Grade 8-hour daily defense moisturizer. I have been using this non-stop. It's like my go-to product lately. I'm gonna be doing a campaign with them like literally in the next like week or so. So keep an eye out for what I have to say about this product and all the other Grade 8 products. It just gives you like, it's super moisturizing, and it gives you like this really glowy, plump, healthy looking skin. I feel like it's perfect for summer. It's got SPF in it, so obviously like for the sun. I'm gonna go in with my Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair, and this is another one of my holy grail products. I absolutely love this product. You guys, if you follow me for quite a while, you'll know that I use this often. I use it in foundation sometimes, or like now I'll use it prior to foundation. I almost use it as like a primer. By the way, if you saw my lashes and you're like, wow, those lashes look hideous, I know. My lashes are currently like on a bit of a on its deathbed, and I don't want to get them filled again just because I feel like they need a break, and I'm kind of just like, yeah, I just want a break from lash extensions and stuff. So another skin product that I'm going to be using just before we do any foundation, I'm using the Switch Beauty #superhero spray, and I got this in PR like on Friday. How cute is this packaging? I must let you guys know, it smells absolutely amazing. It says it's got aloe vera in it, and you can use it as a skincare step and a makeup setting spray, and it's made in Korea. So I used this on Friday, I used it on Saturday, and I actually used it yesterday. So it's 3 days that I've been using it, and I've been enjoying it so far. No complaints. Someone asked, how much patience must you have in a relationship? Patience. You have to have a lot of patience. I'm gonna go in with the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. I got a new one because I ran out of the other 2 bottles that I have. This is one of my favorite foundations. I am in the shade NC40, and I'm gonna use my Beauty by Zar sponge just to blend that in. Okay, so now we can chat about it. So in terms of like being in a relationship, I would say you need to have a lot of patience. If you truly are interested in being with this person, you're gonna have to have a lot of patience, girlfriend, because you guys are learning to get to know each other, and you can't force someone, for example, to like be super open with you, or you guys are just all of a sudden like best friends. Like, it takes time, and that requires patience. Or like compromising and things like that, that's also in a sense a form of patience, because you have to like give up your wants for someone else. Yeah, it requires a form of patience, because you're not going to get what you want. You need to learn, because there's another person in this relationship, you know. Relationships require a lot of patience, a lot of compromise. This foundation is slightly darker than what I am at the moment, but I've tried to like blend it in to my neck. The next question is, how did your body change after you got married? Just quickly, I'm going in with the MAC Studio Fix 24 Hours Smooth Wear Concealer, and this is in the shade NC40. So the way my body has changed, my weight basically just fluctuated since I got married. Like, I've never been like a chubby kind of a girl. That's just like my body shape. Like, I've never really had that much weight on my body before, and since I got married that changed, because now I'm like in this relationship or in this marriage where I'm obviously happy and I'm obviously like comfortable and in love and whatever. After discussing it with a lot of my married friends, I've come to the conclusion that you can't, as a woman, eat the same way that your husband eats. And I had to basically learn that, like, I would make the same meal for Lorenzo as I would for myself, which I still do, because we eat pretty healthily. Like, we eat like meat and then like your veggies on the side, and sometimes like I'll make Lorenzo chips or whatever. But my problem was that I kept eating whatever he ate, and that was the problem basically. Like, I couldn't do that, and I had to learn to cut down on my portions, because he eats way more than I do, and it's almost like I tried to like keep up with like what he was eating. I was like, I want to eat that as well, and you can't do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with the Revlon Candid Concealer, and this is in the shade 075, and I'm just gonna use this to add some warmth and depth to my face. So yeah, I realized that I can't be eating the same way that he does, because our metabolisms are different, our body shapes are different. He's a guy. Like, guys, I feel, pick up weight very differently as opposed to women. But I must tell you that it has changed. Like, I still don't have the same body as I used to like last year, like beginning of last year. But in the past couple of weeks, actually, I've lost quite a lot of weight, and that's just because of what I'm putting into my body. Like, I haven't been working out as much as like I used to, like with Nelly and whatever. I do try and eat really like pretty decent meals that I know will sustain me, and I won't like pick up a lot of weight from it. So I eat a lot of vegetables, I eat a lot of lean meat. So like, I'll have like pork, or I'll have chicken. I love fish, all the meat that's like basically good for you. My body definitely has changed since we got married. I'm just gonna set my under eye quickly. I think I look so funny. So someone asked me how I decided to start vlogging. Not really a like girly question or girl talk kind of question. I thought I would answer just because it's a question that I get quite often, like in my DMs and stuff. I decided to start vlogging because it felt like something that came very naturally. So I actually first launched my YouTube channel where I just made like makeup videos and hair videos, and then the vlogging sort of started because I saw all these girls, like international YouTubers that I followed. They always spoke about like blogging and stuff, and I would watch a lot of vlogs, and I was like, I feel like I can do this. Like I feel like almost like a personality for a camera, but not like over the top or anything. But I feel like I have stuff that I can show people. I have like Lorenzo and I would go out often, so I was always like, why can't I just show like people what I do if I go on a trip? Like I feel like I can show like subscribers exactly what I get up to and things like that. Just quickly, I'm going in with this Hoola bronzer from Benefit, and this is the original one. I need a new one. I'm like already on pen. So yeah, I just always felt like I had something to offer, and I felt like people would enjoy like just me showing you like cafes and stuff like in Cape Town or wherever I was going, Durban, Joburg, wherever, because I always wanted to watch someone else's, like a South African person who showed those kinds of things, or like what they got up to, like especially like people have this thing about like influencers, YouTubers, bloggers, like what do you guys actually do? So that's why I decided, okay, I'm gonna start vlogging so I can actually show you what I get up to. It was an easy decision for me in terms of like deciding I'm gonna start vlogging. For my cheeks, I'm gonna go in with this Essence palette. It's called Hey Cheeks, and it's got all of these like different shades. I think I'm gonna go in with this one and a little bit of that one. Very pretty. It adds such a nice glow. Okay, so I'm just going to spray my face with that Switch Beauty. Okay, so someone asked me if I have any advice on contraceptives. Before we get into the question, I'm going to go in with the Precisely My Brow Pencil. This has also become my favorite new product for my brows. Okay, so advice for contraceptives. Look, I can't give you advice. I can purely just tell you I do basically. So I am on a pill and I am on the brand called Zoli. The only like issue that I can say is when I started on it, my doctor told me that I will have some sort of side effects in the beginnings, because obviously my body's like adjusting to it, and that was severe headaches. So I used to get really terrible headaches in the beginning when I just went on the pill, and I started on it last year around August sometime, because I wanted my body to sort of like get used to it before I got married, because as you guys know, like I don't want kids right now. So yeah, I had to like get my body used to it first, and I had terrible headaches. Like I would vomit from the headaches that I would get. So I think that's more like a migraine actually. Make sure that you do your research on what contraceptive is going to be good for you. I know some women enjoy the injection, whereas other women enjoy the tool that they insert into your uterus so that you don't fall pregnant. And honestly, I would highly recommend going to speak to a gynae or a doctor about it, because I thought I wanted the copper T, and then when I discussed it with the doctor, she was like, no, I wouldn't suggest that for you, kind of a thing. So I'm not an expert in this, obviously. I would just recommend that you chat to your doctor about it. But so far I'm very happy with like my results on the contraceptive. Someone asked me, what do I do when I get irritated? When I get irritated, I sulk sometimes, go into like my own little cocoon where I'm like, I don't really even want to talk to anybody. Like for example, if it's with Lorenzo, like I'll be like, please don't speak to me. And both of us are actually kind of like that. Like we'd be irritated with one another. Like we just go like really quiet and we don't want to like talk to each other. Just quickly, I'm using the Almay Brow Styler. Guys, I am obsessed with this product. Ever since I did that video with Almay on my Instagram, I'm obsessed. I use it every time I do my makeup. I love it. For highlights, I'm going to go in with this glow palette from Glam Glow, and I'm going to use this middle shade over here. Someone asked if I have any insecurities in my relationship, and how do I cope with it. 100% genuine answer. I don't have any insecurities in my relationship. I married a man who is very honest. We're both very honest with each other, very open. I don't know, very open relationship. Yeah, I don't have any insecurities in my relationship, to be honest with you. I'm very happy with the person that I chose to marry. I'm gonna go in with the Warrior by Juvia's palette, and I'm gonna first go in with this shade over here. And then I'm going to go in with Kano, which is this gorgeous brown shade. It's a nice warm matte shade. So the next question is, how are you doing? And like after settling in and moving and all of that stuff, I'm okay. I know last time in that video that I spoke to you guys about, like the one with the purple eyes, I said that I was doing better. And then after we moved in, things just went, basically literally in that week, things just went, it was horrible. And like I mentioned in the beginning of this video as well, like I just couldn't deal. Like I couldn't deal. Like I was crying constantly. It was crazy. Like I didn't want Lorenzo to go to work, and I didn't want to go to work. I was like, I can't deal. But like I mentioned in the beginning, like things have gotten better for me. Like I just take each day as it is. Like I don't try and worry about tomorrow or the next day or whatever. Like I'm just focusing on the now. I am okay. I am doing better than I was 2 weeks ago. I'm settling in. Like we decorated a bit more, and it's the decorating helped a lot because it makes me feel like home, and we are getting into like a bit of a routine, which is good. I'm gonna go in with these two shades over here, this one and that one. So I'm just gonna mix it and then put it on the lid. Someone asked, are you and your sister-in-law close since you guys are doing more or less the same thing? So I have two sister-in-laws, but I'm assuming you're talking about Joy. Joy and I are becoming closer, like as she's getting older as well, like, and also because she is my sister-in-law, like I put effort into like talking to her and things like that. But yeah, we do the same thing. I enjoy our relationship. She makes me laugh. If she was here now, like I wish I could actually ask her. Maybe I should phone her.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Good. Are you in class?
No, I'm at home. I'm on holiday today and tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So listen, I'm busy filming a YouTube video so everyone can hear you. The question is, are you and your sister-in-law close considering that you guys do the same thing? So I already gave my answer, but I said I would phone you so that you can answer.
I think my answer would be yes. We are close. We obviously don't hang out like all the time because we both have our own like personal lives and things like that. But I would consider you close because obviously we share a lot of things that I wouldn't obviously just share with any other person.
Yeah.
And because we do the same thing, we get along really well. Like you understand me, and I can understand where you're coming from as well.
Yeah.
So I would say yes, we are pretty close, but we obviously don't hang out all the time, which is a good thing because it's like, you know, those friends that you don't see often, but when you do see each other, it's like a good time.
Yeah.
We laugh about everything.
Yeah.
So like as soon as we post something on Instagram, everyone's like, oh my gosh, you guys are close. So we're just like,
I literally just wanted to ask you.
you all? I was like, yo, hit up though.
Okay. Bye, Joy.
Okay. Bye, sugar.
See you.
See you video. Bye.
So I'm just gonna go in with the Benefits Roller Liner eyeliner, and this is my favorite eyeliner just because it's extremely matte and it's very black, which is nice. Nice simple little wing there. I don't want anything hectic. How is it being a wife in your early mid-20s? So I'm exactly mid-20s. Well, I got married at 25. I'm now 26. I enjoy it. I don't have any negative things to say. Some people used to say to me like, are you sure you want to get married like so young? Like, don't you want to travel and things like that? And to me, it's like, I don't think I got married too young, to be honest. Like, I didn't get married when I was like 20 or 21. Yes, I want to travel, but I'm not going to travel alone. Like, before I got married, I would never travel alone to another country. So knowing that I have my husband with me, that is something that I would much rather do. And I know for some women, like some women genuinely just want to like be by themselves and explore the world by themselves. That's not for me. I want to explore the world with Lorenzo. Like, if I experience something, I want him to be there. I want him to see what I get to see. I must say, I had to learn to cook and things like that from scratch. I didn't know how to do any of that, and I think I'm pretty good right now. I'm still struggling with potatoes though. Oh my word, like some days they come out and then other days they're like terrible. I feel like I've learned a lot about myself as well. I learned so much, and learning to like budget, learning to like, it's not fun, but it's things that you have to learn. It's like just like one of those things in life that's like always going to be there. Like, you need to learn how to work with money. You need to learn how to run a household, just responsibility in general, basically. Those are things that you can't really do when you're still living with your parents. I feel like it's important for a person to leave the nest and learn those things on your own or like with your partner. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my new fave lip combo. This is the NYX lip liner in the shade brown. And then I go in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and this is in the shade Abu Dhabi. And then the last one I go in with then I go in with the Revlon Kiss Cloud Blotted Lip Color in the shade Blush Much. And then I just basically like dab it in. I'm going to finish off with the Switch Beauty Spray. And I know I'm supposed to be finishing off this video, but I actually want to just like answer some more questions. Someone asked, it's not a girly question, but what do you do to stay connected with God? Example, prayer, reading the word, etc. Just in the past couple of weeks, my relationship with the Lord has changed quite a bit. Just in the sense of I'm much more conscious of, I need to spend time with God, or like, I haven't spent time with God today, I haven't spoken to the Lord today. When I wake up, like, I try and read my Bible, like on my phone. I read the Bible app. I've also started a plan, like you get like planners on the app, so you can remind yourself, like it literally sends you a notification like you need to do the, like, read your Bible, or you need to do the app, just like a reminder in case like you forget. I pray and things like that. When I drive, I'll play like worship music, and that's just basically how I get myself into that mindset of like just worship and like chatting to God. There's no like real answer or routine. That's just basically like what I do. Chat to God, basically. He's always listening. You can talk to him whenever you want to. I talk to him in the bathroom, shower. Someone asked, how can someone deal with anxiety? And then another person also asked, do you have any tips for dealing with anxiety? So yes, I studied psychology and I know a lot about anxiety because I obviously had to study it and counsel people with like anxiety disorder and things like that. But I can't really give you tips because, as you guys know, I do struggle with it. So I can't really help you if I can't really help myself as much as I would like to. I genuinely don't have an answer for you. Just being completely honest, like I can't really say like, oh, you should do this, because sometimes it works for me, sometimes I struggle. Someone asked, given the current climate we're in, do you see yourself growing your family in South Africa? Lorenzo and I definitely want to move overseas We're not exactly sure when, but it is something that we've discussed. I've discussed it with my parents as well, like wanting to live in another country for a few years. And I've also discussed this on social media before. I don't even know if I do want kids one day. So growing a family, maybe not. Okay, so the next question is, do I have any tips for dealing with pimples? So I actually do have some tips for dealing with pimples. Drinking lots of water. When I was growing up, like high school and stuff, like I actually posted about this on my Instagram. I had acne in this area. This was my problem area. It wasn't like really pussy pimples, but it was more like it was everywhere. Like every little section of skin on my forehead had a pimple. And it was really embarrassing. I felt so self-conscious, especially when I was like in the sun or something. I almost could feel people staring at my pimples. So I would actually cover my forehead with like a fringe, or yeah, that's basically why I used to cut a fringe in high school, just so I could cover this area. And having a solid, really good skin routine. Not like your cheapy kind of brands. Some people recommend brands and it's just like it's not good for your skin. So I would really recommend investing in skincare that you know is going to be good for your skin. So I actually, what helped me in my early 20s, I got the Clinique range. So that was a soap, a toner, like a daily moisturizer, and that helped my skin a lot. And then as I got older as well, I started going for facials where they would actually move all of the dirt out of my skin, because yeah, I was thinking my skin is so healthy, my skin is so clean. No, it wasn't. Like once I saw the dirt that came off my skin, oh, it's so gross. Like so much buildup like that happens on your skin throughout the day that you don't even realize. And also be careful of what you wash your face with. So like if you're using something like a face cloth, a washcloth, or like one of those brushes, it works for some people, it really does, but for some people it doesn't. So that might actually be aggravating the acne or the pimples on your face. That brush might not even be as clean as you think it is, or that face cloth might not be as clean as you think it is. Someone asked, how many tattoos do you have? I currently have 4. I know. Woo! Yay! I've got one over here. I've got this one. I've got one like on my, what area is this? Like basically like where my panty line is. And then I've got one over here as well. Alright guys, so that is the end of my video. I didn't get to all of your questions because I feel like this video is literally going to be like a half an hour long. So I'm going to end it. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I always appreciate all the comments that you guys leave me, and like the DMs and the comments, and oh, it's just like, it's so special, and I genuinely love interacting with you guys. If you are not subscribed to my channel and you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe and you'll be notified when I do post another video. I post vlogs, makeup videos, and sometimes I post hair things, but that's more my Instagram. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.